Did you know the TSA will confiscate a magic 8-ball from your carry-on? That's just one of 15 surprising items tripping up even experienced flyers in 2025. One of these could be in your luggage right now, leading to delays, lost money, and that stressful public bag search. Stick with us as we break down the rules so you can breeze through security without a single problem. Let's kick things off with a category causing a ton of confusion. Number 1, protein powder, pancake mix, and other powders. You've packed your trusty protein powder, thinking it's harmless. But to the TSA, a large container of any powder is a potential threat. Any powder-like substance over 12 ounces, about the size of a soda can, needs to be taken out for separate screening. This includes flour, ground coffee, and spices, because dense organic powders can look like explosives on X-ray scanners. If agents can't clear it, they can confiscate it. The fix is simple. Put large powder containers in your checked luggage. If it's in your carry-on, keep it under 12 ounces and in its original labeled packaging. But powders aren't just a problem in the kitchen. Number 2, herbal powders and supplements. You might travel with kava, kratom, or other traditional remedies. While perfectly legal, a big bag of mystery powder is a major red flag for the TSA. The issue isn't the herb itself, it's the lack of identification. For a quick fix, travel with supplements in their original commercially labeled containers. Opting for capsules or tablets instead of loose powder is even better. Now let's move from powders to the tech that's causing major airport headaches. Number 3, external laptop batteries over 100 watt-hours. Everyone travels with power banks, but the capacity is what gets people. Any spare battery between 100 and 160 watt-hours needs airline approval, and anything over 160 watt-hours is completely forbidden. The problem is, most batteries are labeled in milliamp hours, mAh, not watt-hours, and if the rating isn't clearly printed, the TSA can confiscate it. The solution is to keep all spare batteries under the 100 watt-hour limit. Number 4, water bottles with hidden compartments. A reusable water bottle is a smart travel move, but bottles with hidden false bottom compartments are now being confiscated. From a security standpoint, they're designed for concealment, which is a huge no-go. Even some complex multi-layered thermoses can confuse X-ray scanners and force a full bag search. To stay safe, stick with simple, transparent, or single-wall metal bottles, and make sure they're completely empty before security. But what about items you buy for your kids? The next category is a heartbreaker for parents. Number 5, toys that resemble weapons. That cool toy gun or collectible lightsaber you bought. TSA doesn't want it in the cabin. There is a zero-tolerance policy for any toy that even vaguely looks like a weapon, including brightly colored plastic guns, plastic swords, and foam nunchucks. The logic is simple. If another passenger or crew member could mistake it for a real weapon, it's not allowed. The fix is easy. Pack any weapon-like toy in your checked luggage. Number 6, the Magic 8-Ball. Believe it or not, the classic Magic 8-Ball is banned from carry-on luggage. Inside that ball is a cylinder filled with dark alcohol-based liquid. Because it contains an unidentifiable liquid in a quantity over the 3.4-ounce limit, it's a definite no-go for your carry-on. To avoid having your fortune teller confiscated, it has to go in your checked bag. Let's move on to 2 items that people get wrong all the time, often with serious consequences. Number 7, large aerosol cans. Many travelers forget that the 3-1-1 liquids rule also applies to aerosols. That full-size can of hairspray or deodorant must be 3.4 ounces or smaller to be in your carry-on. Always buy travel-sized aerosols for your carry-on. For larger cans, check your airline's specific policy before packing them in checked luggage. Number 8, bear spray and pepper spray. If you're planning a camping trip, listen up. Bear spray is absolutely 100% banned from both carry-on and checked luggage. It's considered a weaponized aerosol, and the risk of it accidentally discharging on a plane is too high to be permitted. TSA will confiscate it every single time. The only solution is to buy it at your destination and leave it behind before you fly home. All right, we're at the halfway point. If you've been surprised by any of these so far, go ahead and hit that like button. We've got 7 more crucial items to go, including one about common kitchen tools you won't want to miss. So, stay with me. Number 9. Removable razor blades and certain safety razors. Here's a subtle rule that trips people up. Standard disposable razors are fine, but any razor where you can remove the blade itself, like classic safety razors or straight razors, is forbidden in a carry-on. The individual blade is seen as a potential weapon. To fix this, either pack the razor handle and buy new blades at your destination, or just put the whole kit in your checked luggage. Number 10. Hoverboards and self-balancing devices. A few years ago, hoverboards were everywhere, but they are completely banned from both carry-on and checked baggage on nearly every airline. The problem is their massive lithium-ion batteries, which have a well-documented history of catching fire. The FAA and airlines have issued a blanket ban to avoid this nightmare scenario. The only solution is to leave it at home. If you bring one, you'll have to abandon it or miss your flight. Number 11. Strike anywhere matches and torch lighters. Here's a tricky distinction. One book of standard safety matches is allowed in your carry-on, but strike anywhere matches are completely banned from all luggage due to the risk of accidental ignition. Similarly, torch lighters are forbidden, though one standard Bic-style lighter is generally okay in your carry-on. Stick to a single standard lighter or one book of safety matches in your carry-on to be safe. Number 12. Meals ready to eat, MREs with flameless heaters. For the campers and preppers, the food inside an MRE is usually fine. The problem is the flameless ration heater that comes with it, which uses a chemical reaction that creates intense heat and flammable gas. Your best bet is to check your airline's specific policy. When in doubt, leave MREs at home. Number 13. Items with refrigerants. This is a critical rule if you're traveling for an event or moving. Any item containing refrigerant gas like a portable mini fridge or personal air conditioner is considered hazardous material and banned from passenger flights. These devices contain compressed gases that are dangerous if they leak. These items can't go in your luggage at all. They must be shipped as cargo through a specialized service. Number 14. Unlabeled or homemade liquids and gels. You know the 3.4-ounce rule, but an unlabeled container of face cream or homemade salsa can still get confiscated. Even if it's under the size limit, if the agent can't tell what it is, they have the authority to toss it. An unidentifiable gel or paste is considered a potential risk. The quick fix is to keep things in their original labeled containers. If you use generic bottles, at least put your own label on them. Number 15. Pocket knives and multi-tools, regardless of size. The myth that a small pocket knife or multi-tool is okay in a carry-on is completely false. There is no exception for blade length. A knife is a knife. That tiny Swiss Army knife on your keychain or your Leatherman multi-tool is prohibited. The rule is simple and has zero tolerance. Any knife or multi-tool with a blade must go in your checked luggage. Period. So there you have it. 15 items that consistently cause trouble at the TSA checkpoint. From powders and power banks to toys and tools, the rules can be more nuanced than we think. The best way to travel is to think like a security agent. Could this be mistaken for a weapon? Is this liquid unidentifiable? Is this battery a fire risk? By knowing the rules before you go, you can save yourself time, money, and a ton of stress. What's the most surprising item on this list to you? Or what's the craziest thing you've ever seen someone try to get through security? Drop a comment below. I read all of them and would love to hear your stories. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve on travel rules and tips, make sure to subscribe. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next video.